I purchased the Helaween Basque bundle from Oden's Eye because I missed out on this palette the first time that they released it with Angelica Nyqvist when she announced that the Oden's Eye and her were re-releasing the collab in the Helaween bundle. I jumped right on it. First, let me show you everything that came in the cute little bundle here. So the first thing was, this is the Shadows blusher. Here is what the packaging that it came in looks like. Okay, this box is beautiful. Anything iridescent, I am all about. Give it to me. Here is what the front of it looks like. So there's like a face in this right here. And then I wasn't sure what color to expect because it was a surprise with the freebies that came with it, like what they looked like. But let me show this to you because it is gorgeous. I cannot wait to get this on my face. Look at that. Ah, I'm so excited to use it. Then the other thing is one of their Jewel Shine eyeshadows. This is just a single eyeshadow. And then this is the little packaging that this comes in. And the camera's not picking it up, but it is a multi-chrome, like lime green to like peachy. You can kind of, it's like a lime green to more of a peach shade. So, and then I was so excited with this because it looks, so here's the outer packaging. I'm sure you know what it looks like because this came out, I want to say 2 years ago now, but here's the outer packaging. I love that it's more muted on this outer packaging, the more muted colors. And then here is the inner packaging and what this looks like. So this duochrome will go so well with this this palette. That is what I'm so excited about because, you know, some might not go as well, but I think it's going to go really well with this palette and fit in well with it, which makes me happy because I don't know how often I would use it otherwise, even though I love me a good duochrome. It also came with one of the tote bags. Here is what it looks like. Here is the first side. There is one side, and then here is what the front looks like. So it's just the same as, it's the same as what's on the front of the eyeshadow palette, just in a tote bag version. And I love tote bags. That's everything that was in the box that came for mine. I am so excited to start getting into this and making this look. This is my little container with all of the stuff that I'm going to be using today. I use the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. This is honestly one of my most favorite eye primers. I'm going to go in with this light pink shade right here, and that is actually the shade Hela. So I'm just going to go in with that on a fluffy blending brush and just put that all over in my crease. And I don't do just my crease, like where my eye like goes in on itself. I also will take it up just above my crease because I do have slightly hooded eyes. Just that pink all over in my crease area. And then I'm just going in with an angled brush like this into the darker pink right here. And this is the shade Goddess. And I'm blending just a little bit of that up into that lighter pink, but I'm keeping most of it concentrated on this bottom part of my outer like V area. Then I'm going to go back in with this brush and just no extra product, just blend those two together right there at that top where they meet. I'm just trying to take whatever pigment is left on my brush and just blend it all on that lid. Just because I want more of that like peachy tone to be pulled out with this multi-chrome that I'm going to use. So I think if I put that pink down on it, like that's really pretty. This would be like really pretty for like Valentine's Day. I want to know how you do your eye makeup. I know some people that they will fully do one eye before moving on to the other eye. That's what my eyes are looking like right now. Now we're going to go in with this shade. Oh, also, I guess this is the shade Ingrid. This is technically a concealer brush from Japanesque. I love it for my shimmers. It is my favorite brush to use for shimmers. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, this is so pretty. Stop. I can't stop staring at my eyes because this is just so gorgeous. Okay, I need to stop staring at my eyes. I'm gonna pause on my eyes right here for right now. And I am going to go into my face. I'm just going in with my e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This is from my 21 Days of Beauty purchase. It is the R.E.M. Beauty Sweetener Foundation. I ended up, after my video of like everything that I purchased, I did actually end up going into an Ulta and trading out both my shade for this foundation and for the Polite Society foundation that I got. They were both just a hair too warm. And so I'm hoping that it won't be warm now because they did shade match me and everything, but just shade matching in store is just always, it's just tricky. I'm not going to take it all the way up under my under eyes just because I have a concealer also that I'm trying. And I'm 33. Okay, I still feel like this is just a hair too yellow. I mean, I feel like it's got really decent coverage. I just feel like it's too warm. And I got a cool shade, I believe. Well, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think, if this is being a good foundation match or not. Because I'm looking at this, and here, let me move my mirror over to here. I just still feel like it's just a hair too warm. Like, it just needs like a drop of blue added to it, and it would be like the perfect like cool tone. But also, maybe I'm just crazy. That is also the possibility, is that I just don't know what I'm talking about. For my concealer, I am trying out, I've been testing the Tear, which I have enjoyed so far, but now I'm going to move into the Morphe Wake Up Artist concealer. This one is an Ivory 3N. I'm just going to take a dot onto the back of my hand, or just whatever was on the doe foot. And then I'm going to take my concealer brush and just dip into it. So this might actually be too pale for me. So apparently I just don't know how to shade match. Which is funny because I used the foundation I've used foundation for years for my like online shade matching. And it has never been a problem until this time. And I just did it directly in the Ulta website. So maybe that's why, is because of that, instead of going into the foundation website. I'm curious if I went into the foundation website, if it would change my shades for anything. I'm going to let this sit for just a second, and then I'm going to finish blending it out. And while I let that sit, I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta She's Sculpted, or it's the cream contour powder, contour bronzer duo in the She's Sculpted shade. That's the words I am trying to say. I'm going to go in with that contour first. I don't contour too often. I mostly bronze myself, but I figure if this is the one I'm going to be using today, I might as well use both. All right, let's try using this to blend this out again. But I think I'm just going to have to use, So I'm just going to use the foundation brush. I feel like something is not playing well together with this. I don't know if it's just everything, but I feel like, let me see if I can get my face closer to you. I feel like I'm having a little bit of separation through here. So maybe it's just my concealer and my foundation just aren't playing nice together. But yeah, something is definitely not playing nice together. There's definitely some separation happening even on this side. And so I don't know what it is, but there's some separation happening. I do feel like my my foundation does not look quite so yellow. I'm gonna attempt to just pat over this contour on my cheeks with this brush. I think that's a little bit better. Something is off and I don't know what it is. I guess it's a good thing we're really not doing much today. And then for my blush, I'm going in again with Patrick Ta, the blush and powder and cream duo. And this one is in the shade She's Giving. I just thought that this shade of blush would go really well with this. Since I'm so pale, it's super easy for me to go overboard with this blush is the one thing I've noticed. For my powder on my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the Kimchi Chic, that white powder. For my full face, I'm just going to go back in with the same powder, just on a really big fluffy brush. Now that my face is set, I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm going to spray it with my Skindinavia setting spray. I'm going to do my lower lash line. This is the LA Girls Shockwave Neon Liner in the shade Screamin'. It's just this neon yellow. And I'm going to put that in my lower lash line. For my inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shade. This is double-sided. It's like a white to yellow multi-chrome. And I'm just going to pop that in this inner corner. Why does it look like that duochrome I put on? Okay, it doesn't in the camera, but in my mirror, it looks like the shimmer that's already on my eyes. Just to see what it does, just for the fun of it, I'm going to put this up in my brow bone. I don't typically do a brow bone highlight, but sometimes it's fun to play with. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a barely there. And then I'm just going to go in with this brush. I don't know. It's a Sonia Kashik brush. And then I'm going to go into the yellow shade, which is Rebirth. Just smudging this on that lower lash line. And I'm actually going to smudge it out just a little bit. So there's like a V between the pink and the yellow. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. I'll see if I can darken it just a hair. I don't usually do that. That's not a normal thing for me, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm actually going to go back into that like more peachy pink, the Hela shade, this one right here. And just put that in my crease just one more time. Just because I feel like once I got that shimmer on there because of my like more hooded eyes, we kind of lost it a little bit from transfer. So I just wanted it to be a little bit more there. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Now I'm going to do my blush. Before I go in with that blusher from Oden's Eye, I'm going to go in with the Lawless Perfecting Powder, mostly just on my cheeks to kind of soften that blush a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this now. It's so pretty. Oh yeah. And I'm just using it like a blush topper. I don't know if you can see it, but the sparkle that it's giving. Oh, it's so pretty. And then for the rest of my face highlight, I'm just going to go in with the Ofra and Samantha March Start Inspired highlighter. For my mascara, I'm going to go in with the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. Last but not least, for my lips, I got for my birthday from Sephora, I did the Makeup by Mario lip kit with the mini lip liner and the mini plumping lip glow lip serum. So that's what we're going to do for the lips. It might not match too well, but it's too late. My biggest issue with this is that I can't twist it back down. Here's the finished look. If you have this palette, tell me what you think of it. If you grabbed it this go round, let me know if you've used it yet. And if you want to see me do like a 3 looks 1 palette video with it, let me know. I would love to do that. I love doing those types of videos because it allows me to use as many of the shades as possible within like one video. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. We will talk to y'all in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing day just like you are. Bye!